Hey y'all, come on in. How are y'all doing today? I gotta move kind of quick. I hope y'all doing good. This is cornbread I'm making. Got a little sugar, self-rising, 1 egg, whole buttermilk, putting a little water in here, just because I need a little bit more buttermilk. Got a new one. Hold on, let me go get my new buttermilk. I'll be right back. We can at least get this in there real quick. Then we gotta do, I gotta get some more stuff going. How y'all doing? So we're gonna get this in real quick. See how quick that buttermilk was finna freeze? I gotta keep it up front. It'll do that. My foot in the back of my freezer is real. How y'all doing today? Oh God. I'm not taking no hormones, so I'm having some challenges with these hot flashes. The closer I get to, I guess, going through it, I was midway through it. It's rough. Y'all come on in. I hope y'all are doing good. So this is cornbread I'm making right now. Okay? I'm going to use like a 10-inch skillet on this. A 10-inch. Put my little water in here. My mom always said put a little water in there. So I'm going to put just a little squishy bit. And then we're going to pour it in this greased skillet. Oven is on 350. Hold on, let me use my water spigot. Then we'll work on the macaroni and cheese. Oh, my skirt keep wanting to. We're going to work on the macaroni and cheese. Then I'm going to make a video showing y'all the other side of the cake. I ice on one side. So I'm going to flip them over and ice on the other side of the chocolate cakes. Those are some mighty good looking cakes. Okay, that's ready. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to transfer those beans over to a regular pot to thicken the juice. All right, but I cooked them in an Instapot. So now we're going to take this and pour the cornbread in the skillet that's already greased. This is 10-inch. I can take it off of here. It's a 10-inch skillet. You like your cornbread thinner? Then all you got to do is get a bigger skillet. That's it. And that's all. You don't got to go through no changes. Just get your bigger skillet or put less in. I love for that little circle to go around my cornbread because it just gives it that what we used to run up. All right. So I'm going to put this in the oven. All right. Y'all with me? All right. Let's do it. Make sure y'all share me out. I appreciate it. Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me. So now I'm getting ready to do the macaroni and cheese. I've already boiled the macaroni. I got to get the meatloaf in the oven. That's one thing I need to do is get that meatloaf going. Get the macaroni and cheese in the oven. Cornbread just went in there and we're going to transfer the pinto beans. I'm contemplating if I even want to do the cabbage right now. Because I don't eat but a bite of stuff. Y'all come on in. Let me go and throw this in the trash. Hold on 1 second. And we're going to get started on the macaroni and cheese. And get the milk and all of that. So we can make that roux. Get that out the way. transfer those beans over into a boiler so they can slow cook down from the Instant Pot. Now I have to take y'all over there and show y'all what I'm talking about. I need the heavy whipping cream, and I hope you got some regular milk that ain't frozen. Hold on. My water froze from being back there. Lord, everything in the back of this fridge is freezing. Oh my God. A little bit of milk. Heavy whipping cream. Alright, let's get going. Got a little flour. A hot flash. So what we're going to do now is make a roux. And we're getting ready to make us a little roux. A little roux. So we're going to melt a stick of butter. Gonna get started on that. We're gonna melt a stick of butter. And add a teaspoon, about a teaspoon and a half, about a tablespoon and a half of flour to the roux. No more than 2 tablespoons. And because I'm not making a big pan. And so we're going to get that going. And we're going to shake the flour, make the roux, add the milk, add the cheese, get it in the oven. I've already boiled the noodles. I already add sour cream and some butter in there. So we moving, right? We movers and shakers on today. And you all that are over on the tick in the top, it is Gift Gallery Monday, but we'll deal with that. We're going to cook first. We'll deal with that. All you have to do is tap that little orange girl. Thank you for getting your daily heart meats. Please get those. Baby, I'm having a hot flash. If you want to know why you sitting now, I'm finna get up. But this fan is not going everywhere. I got fans on. Baby, I'm going through the change. I'm really going through. Let me see. I thought I turned my other part on. Hold on. You know, some people play around, but I ain't playing around with mine. Y'all come with everything I need. I'm going to show y'all what we're going to use to make this cheese sauce. And I might get a bigger container. Alright? So, I just used a stick of butter. It's warming up. Alright, so we're going to make the roux. I'm using Velveeta cheese. I got Velveeta cheese. I got Havarti, Kobe, and I got smoked Gouda, wherever she at. So I got smoked Gouda, Havarti, Kobe, cheddar, Velveeta, heavy whipping cream, milk, flour. We're going to add our flour into this butter. We're going to stir it and we're going to make our roux. I'm going to bring y'all over there in just a minute. Add my couple of... You don't need that much. That's it. I'm going to have to shift y'all over here so we can get started. Y'all ready to move over, move across? For me to shift y'all over to the other side. I hope y'all doing real good on the day. I hope everybody's blessed and highly favored. I hope life is treating you kind, and I hope you have all that you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness, and above all, honey, I wish you love. That you can't beat that. You can't. Come on over here so I can get y'all set up. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Put y'all directly in front of me, but away from the heat. Just like that. I'm going to shift myself and what I got going on, because we're going to deal with this in just a minute. It's hot, babies. All right. Spaghetti. I had the wrong eye on. Thank you. So, let me see how I'm going to do this now. Hold on 1 second. I need to shift the eyes. Let me move y'all where. I need to move y'all where y'all both can see. I used the wrong eye. Somebody say eye. Messed up. Eye. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're going to take this and stir this up. And this is what you're... Let me turn it. Both of y'all down and around. You ain't going to be able to see me. Y'all know how to make roux? If y'all know how to make roux, I just cook. This is a lot of work. I pray y'all having a good day as well. So what you want to do when you're making your roux, can y'all see me? Both of y'all can see me. I wish these people couldn't invite me. Okay, so what we want to do, you can see. Okay, let me touch y'all just a little bit more. I need to touch y'all just a little bit more. Sometimes I see people make their roux and they don't have enough, they put too much flour. But if you can't stir it like this, and this is not no cup, you don't never need a cup of flour to make no roux. Unless you making a big batch. I mean a very big batch. That's the only time you would need that much. Then you're going to start incorporating some milk in here. Depending on how much you make. You can use anywhere from 1 cup. It just depends on how many people you're cooking for. But you want to immediately start stirring, because this is going to thicken itself. That's why I always tell people I use me a little canned milk or just different milks, because the roux is going to do what it's supposed to do, which is thicken itself, right? So as it sits on here, the flour is going to cause this to get thicker. It's going to cause it to get thicker. Once it gets a little thicker, then we'll start incorporating the different cheeses that you choose to use. You use whatever kind you use. I love smoked Gouda or just Gouda. I love Havarti, Velveeta, cheddar, Kobe and Monterey in mine. If you want to put cream cheese in yours, it's really, honey, groceries went up 30%. So if your wallet can handle more, then that's what you do. You do what your wallet say you can do. As for me, I can make some good macaroni and cheese. I ain't got to use 13 different cheeses. But I have my cheeses ready. This will be coming up pretty soon. Stay with it. The macaroni got the sour cream in it already. And it's got extra butter. That's why it looked like that. Can you still use eggs? Absolutely. I don't know what this thing came about that macaroni is not good with eggs. If you my age, if you anywhere near your 50s, you ate macaroni and cheese made out of eggs. You did. you can stop that fabrication. Well, I grew up in the country. We didn't know nothing about no roux. I learned out about a roux as I grew up. So some of y'all know I'm old enough to be y'all grandmama. But you don't have to make it eggy. You saw I put one egg in my, this is the smoked cheddar Gouda. You saw that I put one egg. And another thing, another myth that's not true. People say you gotta grade your cheese for your macaroni to taste good. That's not true either. That's not true either. The same way people say if you don't grade your own carrots for your carrot cake, that your cake will be tough. That's not true either. You can soak carrots in water. It's just fabrications. You soak them carrots a little bit. This is hearty. You smoke them a little bit, and you do what you come to do. Now we're gonna put our Velveeta in there. So if you let people trick you out of stuff, some cooks, they want to be master chefs, and they just don't tell the whole truth. You don't have to do all that. Some people miss a good meal, or think that meal was made a certain way, and you eat it, and then you realize, oh, macaroni and cheese cost me $120. Yeah, because you use too much cheese, you use too much macaroni, and it don't take all that. I've been to the grocery store, it's hot. Lord, no, I'm tired. I am, but I have to get up. I'm hurting today, but I have to keep moving. Let me tell you, I'm just breaking this off with my hand. It ain't no such thing that you got to chop everything up in square blocks. Y'all go find them gourmet cooks. I'm a home cook. I'm your grandma. I'm the one that make the food taste good. I'm the house cook. I'm the one that you come home after school and eat with. I'm the one to get in the kitchen and slave for your children, whether it's hot, outside, or not. I'm that type of mama. And they eat it. And don't worry about no gloves, because this ain't no restaurant. Don't worry about that. Let's turn this up and get it moving. Then we'll add our other in just a minute. This gonna thicken. As all this cheese melts in here, it's gonna thicken. Right now I got 3 different cheeses in here. I haven't put the Kobe and I haven't put cheddar in here yet. But so many times things look, and now you got AI. Stuff look like it's really real that ain't real. They playing, old dirty bastard has a song called My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me. That was the name of his people. That's what he called himself. And he had a song called My Mind Playing Tricks on Me. I need more seasoning. Order it. www.mamascomfortcooking.com. You can order it online. www.mamascomfortcooking.com. And I got seasonings up there. I got some up there. You welcome. Now, if you want to put onion powder and garlic powder and parsley and all that, you got to have it in your macaroni. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I grew up with salt and pepper. Now, I know some of y'all going to think it's crazy, but some people from the South also add just a little sugar to their macaroni and cheese. Yeah, they do. Some people add condensed milk. I'm not. But people make theirs different. Hey, Big B, thank you. Yes, it's Gift Gallery Monday. Oh, it's not. It's on there now? You use a little mustard powder? Do it, pump it up a little bit. I got mustard powder. I wonder if my family can tell the difference. Yeah, salt and pepper. I make a good macaroni and cheese. I don't have to go through all that to give it no flavor. But I can. I got my own line of seasonings I could put in here. Y'all know I can't see far away. Hey everybody, how everybody doing? How y'all doing on both of these pages? Okay. I'm gonna add a little cheddar now. And I stay with it because cheese will start kind of. Go ahead and add a little cheddar. You know we like that dark look on our macaroni and cheese. You gotta have cheddar. If you don't have nothing else, you gotta have that cheddar. My sister, she makes a good macaroni and cheese, and all she uses cheddar. She don't use nothing else but cheddar. But guess what? If you taste it, it tastes so good. Liquid gold. There you go. That's what it should look like. Liquid gold. Me too. I like to taste my cheese too, Kiki. Pretty Kiki. Liquid gold. Let me go ahead and hit this do not disturb me for 10 minutes. Because this person just keeps worrying me. That's what it looked like. Can y'all see it? So, I think I need a bigger container, so hold on. I don't feel like digging too far back, so I'm gonna get the closest thing I got, and I'm gonna transfer it over. You can't never make too much. You can freeze your macaroni and cheese. Don't listen to nobody. You can freeze it, baby. You can freeze it. Hold on. Okay, so what we finna do now? We finna pour it in here. Ooh, y'all making me get dishes. I don't like dishes. Okay. So now we finna transfer it over. Just to bounce off. I'm so nervous sometimes about just laying stuff directly on my stove. I don't know about y'all, but you know I'm old. My nerves getting shaken. So I'm gonna take that liquid gold. Can you see it? Here you go. That's liquid gold, honey. And I'm gonna scrape it out. That's liquid gold. Turn it off early. Never let your boiler just sit on that heat. It'll keep doing whatever it's doing. Especially on the electric stove. It'll have your boiler all hard to clean and stuff like that. Cause we gonna anyway clean this up in just a minute. So go ahead and give this a good stir. You got extra butter in here. You got your macaroni and cheese going. I gotta get ready to get that meatloaf in that oven. 4 o'clock will be here before you know it. We're gonna convert over them pinto beans. And don't think I'm gonna let this just stay this stiff. I don't let my macaroni stay stiff. No, this is the roux. This is the roux. So now, give me a little heavy whipping cream. And heavy whipping cream ain't nothing but fat. It's more butter, fat base. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Add a little more milk. Trust me when I tell you. It's gonna loosen up that roux, and it'll make it flow real nice when you get it out the oven. It's all milk and cheese. It ain't nothing but dairy. That's why you can freeze your macaroni and it come out just fine. And when you freeze it, just add your little milk to loosen up your cheese again, and you'll be just fine. That's all you got to do. You don't have to, you know. And some people say, well, you can't cut it when it's without eggs. Yes, you can. If you don't make it too runny and you let it sit, you can cut this macaroni and cheese. I promise you can cut it. You'll be able to cut it. It's gonna spread itself out, you know, and it's gonna do what it need to do. So now I'm gonna use a little Kobe. Where you at, Kobe? And look, I had a back surgery, but some of y'all want to know why I'm sitting down. For a lot of them on this other side that don't know. And guess what? I still cook for my family. I still get up every day. It left me with foot drop. I limp, right? A lot of y'all may not know that. I do. But guess what? I'm better than I used to be. So we just mix that Kobe and cheddar in here. Stir that in there good. Add you a little bit more milk. You got to feel how you cook. Cooking comes with a feeling. Some people be asking me, how much? What's your measurement? Honey, get in there and feel it. Feel it for yourself. Don't you want to feel it for yourself? I like to feel it for myself. I like to. My mama's come from cooking. Baby, I cook with love and comfort and thinking about my children and my husband and my, you know, whoever in the neighborhood come get a plate when they come over, and feed them after church on Sundays, and you know, all that kind of good stuff that you do to your servitude from your heart. All right, this is perfect, right? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, and I don't care about y'all, but we got to have some pepper. I already put a little salt and oil in the noodles. I put some when I got them out, and cheese got salt, so I'm not adding no more salt. Okay, I love y'all, but I don't want to add the garlic and all of that in mine. I like to taste of the cheese and the noodle, and I'm gonna show y'all this before I top it with the you know, cheddar. You gotta top it with cheddar, right? Okay, so this is mine, right? It's gonna come out so good. Y'all gonna be like, ooh, 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 mama comfort, mama comfort, mama comfort it, mama comfort it, mama comfort it. It's gonna come out good, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add a little more cheddar on top. We're gonna put this thing in that oven, and it's going in that oven on 350 like everything is. You know, in the black folk house, we love 350, 375. Boy, but I cook my biscuits on 450. But because the longer you cook your biscuits, the tougher they get. But boy, it took me forever to get over the 350, 375 spirit. That's a spirit. And it's got black people in a chokehold. Let me tell you, I love my people, but if you ask them what temperature anything is on, 375, 350, they don't never go no higher. They don't want to talk about 400, 425. They don't never want to talk about nothing like that. All right? But now we're finna take this and we're finna put it on in the oven. All right? That's the second thing in the oven. Let me make sure I put it in right. I did. It's going in the oven. Ooh, we try to feel back. All right. So now, the next thing we finna work on, we finna make a meatloaf. But before we make that meatloaf, I don't know about y'all, but before we make this meatloaf, and we finna make it, and we're gonna cook them pinto beans down, cause I cook early, so I don't have to cook late. So what I'm gonna do is run this here dishwater, put them dishes I had, cause I wash dishes as I go. Ain't nobody gonna come wash my older kids is grown. So I wash dishes as I grow. Okay? I mean as I go. So then later on, I'm gonna run this dishwater, but I'm gonna show y'all something. What we gonna be doing. I gotta get through my hot flashes, but I'm gonna show y'all what we finna do over here. I dipped one side of the cake, but I ain't done the other side. Okay, let me get the dishwater going. Yes, I got, who asked me then? You still wash dishes? And yes. Who gonna wash them? Who else gonna wash them? I got a dishwasher. I don't even know how to use it. Did I embarrass y'all? I hope I didn't. Because I hope this cake don't embarrass y'all. Y'all say I embarrass y'all because I don't know how to use the dish. Because I don't know how to use the dishwasher. Well, watch this. So, I iced the cake on the bottom. These are chocolate on chocolate. I haven't iced the top yet. This is what the top look like. The bottom is already iced. So I'm gonna flip them over. I'm gonna ice in the top. So it's gonna be chocolate on chocolate. And I sprinkle the shavings on that. And inside of this is chocolate chips and chocolate, Hershey's chocolate. Yeah, now what you say? I don't know how to work a dishwasher, and I know how to bake. I know how to do that. I know how to bake. Baby, that's the next thing, because I be selling my cakes, you know. So, I got to get these few dishes caught up real quick. Yeah, I cook and sell. I got my own line of seasoning too. Mama's Teas, everything green. www.mamascomfortcooking.com. Or you can get it directly from me if you email me. mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. 16 ounce, 32 ounce. 16 ounce, 32 ounce. And it's the bomb. It's the bomb. And I've sent some people some stuff out. Hold on, let me go get a couple of dishes. Yeah, they have really enjoyed the stuff I sent them, other content creators. So I'm glad about that. But you know, I'm so funny because I saw this thing on TV where this lady took her what you call these things, casserole dishes. She took her casserole dish and set it on top of her stove, and it busted. So if my eyes still hot, I don't set my casserole on there. I put a towel and let the towel get a little scorched, but I'm scared it's gonna bust. So I don't do that. I'm not gonna battle while I bake and cook. I mean, I gotta finish my cooking. So y'all, if my camera jump over there, it's because they requested me and I'm denying them. All right, I'm doing the best I can. I know y'all, but if you want to help me with my gift gallery, I appreciate it. I need little roses and donuts and stuff like that. But I don't use no dishwasher now. Let me put this 10-minute thing on. Hold on. Do not disturb, 10 minutes. I'm from Georgia. And I'm near more of the mountains. Near I'm closer to like I don't know if you ever heard of Blue Ridge Mountain. Thank you for my live goal. But yeah, so I love washing dishes. I got another one to wash because we're gonna use this same ball. Hold on, let me go get one more. I'm trying, Bridget. I'm trying. God been good to me. You know, Bridget, I break out in a song when I think of what he done for me and how far I done come from being in a roller and couldn't walk last year, you know, to being able to walk around the house without a cane. Yeah, I'm from North Georgia. North Georgia. Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta get one more thing so we can start the pinto beans and then we get ready to make the meatloaf. So if you want to watch me make the meatloaf, hold on one more time. TikTok stopped working. No, it's still on. It's still on, Joy. I got 527 people over here on TikTok watching me. Hold on one second. Because I don't want to get so far behind. And that way y'all can help me get caught up real quick. And that way I can go on and get started on the next thing. You know, hey, can I tell y'all something? Some of y'all, I'm not a real good singer. But I have to sing in the kitchen when I cook and when I clean. You know, I was thinking about this when my friend Bridget Stevens from California just said, look, you moving good. But you know the song that came to my mind? When I look back over my life and I see all the things God's done for me. I've been through sickness, heartaches, and suffering. You know the Lord, He blessed me still, Lord. I could have been dead and gone. You know the Lord, He spared my life. Now I can say that I'm still here, and it's by the grace of God. You know, I had to burst that thing out of me. I done lost my voice because we out here in these bushes and something I'm bloom. Okay, so we get ready to use this same boiler, and we finna go over here and reduce. Now I'm finna show y'all about the Instapot, and we finna go over here and reduce this stuff in the Instapot. So yeah, let's go to the Instapot. Hold on, I see a spot in here. No, I don't want nothing to grab, nothing be in the wrong spot. All right, it look clean now. All right, so now I need to get y'all over here so y'all can see what I'm finna take out of this Instapot. And we're gonna downsize, and then we're gonna do the okay, just sit right there. Be right back. After these messages, she'll be right back. Look, I'm one person, and this one, I'm handling 2 sites right now. Somebody said it stopped. I hope they didn't leave because I saw them. They probably did. You know how these professionals is. I crunk up a song, and the people on TikTok said, you don't want to hear that. So, okay, now let's get going so we can make the meatloaf. Okay, so I'm going to take the pressure off of this Instapot. All right, we're going to take the pressure off. Always have your towel so you can, always have your towel. Just in case this stuff starts to, you know, splatter. Now, one thing the Instapot won't do, one thing it will not do, it will not cook, it will not thicken your juice in your pinto beans. They will be done in 45 minutes. But your juice on them pinto beans will not be thick. So we're going to transfer them to a boiler so we can thicken them. And after we do this, we're going to get the meatloaf going so it can be in the oven cooking. Who don't be moving? Yes, you do. Okay? It's about ready. It ain't going to open. I don't care how much I want until that smoke's out. The Instapot is not going to open until this steam subsides. Okay? It's about done. It's about done. Then we can unlock it. Transfer it over into a boiler where we're going to cook that broth down. Okay? So everybody like good dark broth. We like good broth. So let me let y'all see what's going on. Better show you than tell you. So see, everything look good and nice, and but it ain't thick. It's not thick. We gotta thicken it by transferring it over to another pot. Okay? All right, and we'll get us some thick bean juice. Okay? All right. Let me show y'all. See? It's cooked, but now we gotta thicken it. All right? So, let me go over here real quick fast. All right? And we're gonna transfer this over into a pot so we can cook that bean juice down. You love my kitchen. Thank you so much. All right, y'all with me? Okay, hold on. I want to get a bigger pot than the one I just washed out. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, I hope my skirt don't fall off my bone. In the name of Jesus. All right, so I'm gonna take it out of here. Put my little thing up to protect my wall. And I'm gonna pour it out of here. Remember, it's an Instapot, so everything comes out extremely hot, so be careful. Right? Don't be playing around with this. Use your towels so your hand don't get burned. All right, I'm gonna put it not on the biggest eye, but the next to the biggest, because we don't need a big old eye right now. Okay, and all you gotta wash is this bottom part. All right, so I'm gonna let that get going for a minute, and I'm gonna get ready to set y'all up to do the meatloaf. All right. One of y'all need wiping off. Hold on. Let me wipe. TikTok been over there in the steam outside playing. Come here, TikTok. Let me wipe y'all out. Sitting outside in that heat, and you done got steamed up. All right. I'm gonna put this cheese up. You clean up as you go. Folks be like, you know, and I used to be scared of using Instapot. I ain't scared no more. So now we finna take and get us a big bowl, and we finna make us some meatloaf. Now, what I'm gonna put in my meatloaf? Eggs, ketchup, bell pepper, and onion, and some breadcrumbs. Maybe a couple of slices of bread, a sprinkle of sugar, brown sugar. And that's all I do. If you need more than that for your meatloaf, you're gonna have to get somebody else to do it for you, because I'm simple. I'm a country old person that cooks old. All right? Okay, so let's get started. No time to waste. Lord Jesus, my baby be home before you know it. The meatloaf probably should have been the first thing. Hold on, let me get it. But she'll be all right. She'll be all right. She'll eat a snack till it's done. Because I done trained her. I done fixed it. She's doing like that. That's it. What they said on that movie, I done fixed that thing. But she know what to do. Let me get my heavy whipping cream and my milk out the way. And then I'm going to get my big bowl and my ground beef. Ground beef. I got eggs out already. Bell pepper and onion. So I need to make 2 loaf pans of ground beef, bell peppers and onion. I need a beef, onion Lipton's back. I need breadcrumbs, couple of pieces of light bread. And I need ketchup and some brown sugar, baby. I need some brown sugar, baby. See if I can find it. Oh God. I don't find the brown. I'm gonna use sprinkle a little oil. I do what I do. I found the pot. Okay. And them beans gonna cook down before I put that lid on them a little bit. All right, let me go get me a bowl. 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 Hold on, here I come, y'all. That felt real good. Came out strong, but it felt good. Oh, God. Take it easy. Supposed to be doing some more baking. I don't know. Here I come, y'all. Sometimes when I make meatloaf, I'll make a loaf. But I make 2 different loaves. Sometimes I make a ground beef one where I pour gravy. And then sometimes I make 2 loaves and cook one. Because I like to keep my stuff stocked. I think I shared that with y'all before. When I'm cooking, I like to cook. And sometimes when I cook, I double cook. You know why I double cook? So that if I need a meatloaf, I can go in the freezer and I can get me a meatloaf. What I do with my brown sugar? I had it. So here's the ingredients. You got ground beef, which is ground chuck in my case. Right? Ground chuck. Yes, I'm on 2 platforms, which converts over to 3. I'm on, you know, let's try not to mention them. So, no, I don't make many loaves because we tear up a meatloaf. But what I do is I go ahead and work them up. I cook them. I put them in the freezer. Next week, if I want another meatloaf, I'll take one of them down and I have a meatloaf. All right, so let's get started. All right, and normally I use a McCormick's, but I don't think I got no more McCormick pack. So we're gonna use Lipton's beef. We're gonna use Lipton beef packets. I do not saute my vegetables. They gonna cook in this oven for a while. They gonna be tender. All right. I use bell pepper in mine. All right. I love my Instapot. I taught classes on how to use this Instapot back in 2020 and 2021 because so many people were scared of it my age and older. And I showed them how to work that Instapot. You better learn how to use it because it saves you so much time. Onions. I like onions. Save you some for your Pinto. All right. This is what we got going on. You're going to need some eggs. But I'm not going to get the eggs from where I'm sitting. I'm going to go over here and get my eggs. You know why? I'm going to use probably more bell pepper. The reason why I'm going to go get me some more eggs because these eggs been sitting out all night and I'm going to bake with these eggs. You can put cold eggs in here. Right? All right. So we're going to bust a couple of eggs. We're going to put some breadcrumbs in here. A couple of slices of bread. We're going to work it together and work it together. I am going to put some gloves on today. But we're going to work it together and work it together. And top it off with some ketchup too. And put them in the oven and let them cook. All right. I don't use tomato sauce. I don't use tomato paste. We like a kind of sweet meatloaf. I'm from down south. We eat sugar and everything. We the reason why slavery started. We worked them sugar canes. So, yeah, remember, slavery started because of them sugar canes over on them Caribbean islands. Yeah. And, you know, them Brazilian people, them Portuguese people that don't ever talk about this, they behind all of this. Yeah. They just don't say nothing because they say, well, we didn't keep them. We didn't house them. We just used them for service, and y'all bought them off of us. So, you may not like brown sugar in yours, but we put it in ours, some breadcrumbs. You may not like no light bread. You might like only saltine crackers, and that's fine. Something to bind it together. It's going to stay together regardless. It's a meat loaf, all right? So you don't have to do too much to keep the loaf together. It's already loafing. Now remember, y'all just watching me cook. Constructive criticism you can give it, it's not going to change nothing, right? Because I was taught this way. My kids love it. So my husband like it. I'm not going to change it. We're going to add us a little pepper. Just a little salt, because that ketchup going to have salt. Just a little bit. Remember, I'm making 2 loaves. I'm going to get some of my seasoning. I don't add milk in mine. I don't add milk. I don't add flour. I don't add none of that. But you can now. I ain't judging you. Don't judge me. And what else I need? This is a light bread. Hold on, y'all. Couple of slices of bread and an egg. Couple of eggs. You ain't gotta have 10 eggs either. I don't put no bunch of eggs in my meatloaf. Okay. Now what I'm gonna add, I'm gonna add some of my seasoning. Y'all know I can't see 4 ways, so I'm not ignoring nobody. I'm gonna add some of my seasoning. I'm gonna rip me up a couple of pieces of bread. You know how they go. Just a couple of pieces. The butter is better. And you do it however you want to do yours. However your grandmama and them taught y'all. And your mama, and your auntie mama, your best friend mama, whoever taught you how to do it. And you can use these ends too. I just sometimes can't stand the beginning of the ends. I use the others. But you know, you find however you feel like you need to do it to make sure you get the right thing with your meatloaf. Okay, we're gonna crack some eggs. Last egg. Alright, then we're gonna get our ketchup going and all that good stuff. Shake a little here, shake a little there. Shake a little everywhere. Alright, y'all good? Alright, we're gonna get to working. I'm gonna put me on a pair of gloves. Alright, so y'all see everything, right? Let me get some gloves real quick. Oh, Lord Jesus. And when you boiling and cooking your beans down, make sure you put your lid tilted, because it'll pop everywhere. Put your lid tilted. Y'all got any questions for me? I'll put my glasses on. I can't see without my glasses. Let me get my glasses. I don't know what you've been saying. Because my eyes have seen the glory. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. And I can't see. Oh, without my glasses. You add cheese. Okay. That's what's up. I ain't never added no cheese to no meatloaf, but I bet you it's probably good. If you make, I do like a loaf. I'll make a loaf. And sometimes I don't add nothing to the loaf. I don't add too much to the loaf. You know what I'm saying? I don't add too much. Because I'm going to make it and turn it into a ground beef loaf. You know, that's what they do in restaurants. When I used to work in a restaurant, all we did was make our loaves up. You know, all I did was make my loaves. Depending on what you want, I take that loaf. We make our tomato sauce. I put it on a flat griddle and let that loaf warm up. It's just a loaf. We just make a loaf. Cracker Barrel. We just a loaf, and you put it on a griddle, and then after that, you know, once you do that, I always keep one hand where I can squeeze. Yeah, barbecue sauce you can drizzle. Once you make your loaf, you can do what you want to with it. Once you make it, you got crackers, saltine crackers. You use saltine crackers, honey. I ain't got none. My husband wasn't feeling well. He ate up all my saltine. And I wasn't finna run back to the store. So I bought some breadcrumbs. And I had them. So I had used me some breadcrumbs. And you know, a meatloaf, you don't have to go extremely crazy. Because it's going to conform itself anyway. I use my seasoning. Everything green. And I use 2 beef, Lipton onions. And if you can go get you a McCormick meatloaf, it's so good in the meatloaf. God rest my cousin Dexter's soul. That's the first thing he say. You better put it. And I might put a squishy bit of mustard in him. I don't have it out, but I got one hand. I can go get it. That's why I ain't mixing but with one hand right now. When I get finished, I'll use both hands. But right now, I need this extra hand. I don't want to cross-contaminate, so I'm using big arms. You know, that's where we got these big arms from. Y'all always be worried about our arms. Well, that's why you can't do this. Your arms get tired. Ah! Yeah. Your arms already would be exhausted. Oh, I can't do it no more. Yeah, you can. Press that thing down. I ain't never seen nothing work good as these arms. And I done seen a lot of stuff go by my stuff, but I ain't never seen that work as good as my arms. My arms is the key, honey, to success. I'm gonna add a little squishy bit of mustard. I think I got some mustard powder. baby, split this loaf down the middle. Cook one today, cook another one tomorrow. Split it down. This is 2 loaves. You really could make 3 out of this. But the way my family eat, let me see if I got some mustard hot right now. I should. Hold on 1 second. Please, ma'am. Please, sir, ma'am, sir. Hi, sir, hi, ma'am. I know I do. Hold on 1 second, y'all, for real. I should have some dry mustard in here. Who's calling me? What do you want? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm on live. I'll take your order in a minute. I'm on live. I'm on live. I'll take your order in a minute. I'm on live. I'm on live. I'll take your orders in a minute because I'm on live. Yep. So I'm going to use some ground dry mustard. It'll give it a good little twinge. You know what I'm saying? That's what that young man was saying. He put, that's what that young man said he put in his, something, what I put in the oven? Macaroni. I ain't never done it. It made me nervous. So I listened to him, but I was scared. But I got some. Got to put that on there. All right. So then on top, we're going to top it with ketchup. And we're going to top it with brown sugar. All right. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all may think I'm lying. But I could make this whole entire meatloaf tonight. And my husband going to eat half of it. By tomorrow, he go to the gym, but he love meatloaf. This thing will be gone. I kid you not. What else? We finna check this other stuff too. I kid you not. It'll be gone. And you know, adding the ketchup. Remember I told y'all tomato sauce and ketchup. This is why you don't have to add no milk. The adding the ketchup. Hold on, I gotta show my face. Adding the ketchup will break down the ground beef, so you don't have to add. So you don't have to add milk. Ketchup is already going to break this ground beef down. She said she would. That's what she said. I'm finna show it to you. All right? And then I'm finna break her down in loaves. I'm finna spray this loaf pan and break her down. Okay? There she go. There she go. Nope. Ketchup already has vinegar. So I don't have to add no vinegar. Right? I need to remove this because I got to go over here and get my thing. All right? And let me check my cornbread. Y'all ain't going to mess my dinner up. I can smell it before I go check on it. Did y'all know that? You can smell if your stuff almost ready. And it's almost ready. I smell it. Where my other little loaf? Hey, hold on, y'all. But today, you are the candidate. You're going to have to come on out here. Okay? So, I'm going to make a big one. And then I have a little one left. Now, I don't have to cook it today. But I can put it in a bowl and put it in the freezer. Just like what I did. I ain't got to cook it. I'm just going to cook what I'm going to cook today. Right? Okay? As long as y'all got that clear, don't call me about nothing. Because I told you this is all. The other one going in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. Write your date on it. And then I'm going to see if this is enough. This is pretty deep. Press down, shaking together, and what? Running over. Now, it's just me, my husband, and my baby daughter. But my husband loves a meatloaf. I want this meatloaf to be nice and compressed. May not have but a corner of an extra left. Might need to use it all because he loved meatloaf so much. Man, like, hey, when I grew up, we made meatloaf sandwiches. When I grew up, that's what we had. We had meatloaf sandwiches. So I got enough for a small loaf. I still got enough for a small loaf. But when I grew up, we made meatloaf sandwiches. Like Eddie Murphy said, you know, we didn't have no McDonald's money. It was 9 of us. Mom and Daddy made 11. And we're the noses out of Georgia. And when we started saying we didn't want nothing, and my mom started saying we want to go there, we went and made us a meatloaf sandwich. That's what we did. Make sure y'all follow me and share. 860 over there on TikTok. Put that grip in that right hand and squeeze it. Spread it nice. You're going to add your little brown sugar. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like a good meatloaf. If you like a good meatloaf. But we love that ketchup on top, don't we? Yeah, we do now. Yes, we do. And then we're going to shake us a little brown sugar in there. On top. Y'all know we do. I don't put no butter on top of mine and all of that stuff. I don't know what I need it for. But if you do, that's your business. And you can make your own tomato, you can make your own, what's the face stuff? If that's what you want. Homemade tomato sauce. We don't like that. My husband don't like no tomato sauce. So I cook for him. I don't cook for everybody else. So if he don't like it, I don't do it. I work that in good. Then I lay it right back out again. Give it that good sweet on top. And then make it turn out so pretty. And you can get you a little bowl if you want to and stir it up. If you want to. Like they say, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Okay, so I'm finna take this off. Give it a squeeze. Give it a squeeze. And then we're going to use the rest of it. Put it in the oven. You guessed it. Let the oven on now. Put it in there. So this evening, I can work on my cakes. Finish them so I can get them mailed out tomorrow. You know, some of them sold, some of them ain't. So this is my meatloaf. This is my meatloaf. This is how I do my meatloaf. I don't add none of the other. I add just what y'all saw. That's all I add. You still make it. Oh, Sherry love, thank you so much. I'm gonna make a potato poncho for them on here one day. It's my meatloaf. Right? You make yours the way you want to make it. Yes, I sell cakes. You have to email me at mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. I got 1,000 over here on what? TikTok, you don't stop. I got 500 on what? The book. I'm gonna turn y'all both up a little bit. All right. So let me get this in the oven. I need both of my hands. I'll be right back. After these messages, I'll be right back because we're gonna do the next thing. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I gotta work on these cakes. Trying not to lose my glory. Let me get these this cornbread out of here. I'm gonna take the cornbread out. And the macaroni and cheese got ready. I kid you not. It's got a nice crust. Nice crust on that cornbread. Nice crust. Hurry up now, my hand hurt. Macaroni finna come out. Just go in. Macaroni finna come out. Baby, she pretty. Her so pretty. And I didn't even have to shake no papa stuff on it. I didn't have to use no papa stuff. Alright? The beans is cooking down. I'm gonna put this in a Ziploc bag. We're gonna keep moving. Stop all that fussing in my kitchen. I don't like it. Don't run in my kitchen. I don't wanna hear no grabbing. I don't wanna hear none of that junk. Do y'all hear me? So now we finna put the rest of this up and wash these dishes. Y'all sitting up here talking about me can't walk and all of that, and I'm doing more than y'all doing. Yes, I am. Don't lie. Don't lie. Grandmama still have to wash her clothes and hang them out on the clothesline. And she still can do everything she did before Papa died. That same house y'all don't want to go over and do nothing for is the same one y'all nappy little heads wanted to stay at every weekend. Can I please go home with you, Nana? Can I? And now Nana don't get no calls. Nana don't get no visits. That's a whole loaf. I told y'all this is a big bowl. Y'all thought I was playing. Nah, I got another whole loaf. This going in the freezer. Nana don't get no calls. Nana don't get no hugs. You too big to kiss Nana. You too big to come over Nana's house. It's a hurtful thing. And Nana still would stand 10 toes down. Call your grandmother. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can leave if you get mad. Call her. Tell her thank you. Because she didn't have to step in and do nothing. Tell her thank you. Thank you, Granny, for being a granny. Because you know what? Some of them is too busy being young and they ain't trying to be her grandmother. But Granny said, look, your mama had you and she don't want to raise you, but I'm your grandmama and I got you. Call your granny before she gone. Sometimes your grannies are so, I don't know why God's telling me to tell y'all this, but sometimes your grandmothers will live longer if y'all just take a little time and call them and make them feel like they still wanted in this world. Call them. Call your grandmother before you don't have one. And then you start regretting and resenting it. Because you know why? I got one right now. My baby I adopted, she got access to her whole family. Her grandmama don't call her. She don't do nothing for her. It ain't cause of me. She got a ratchet, good-for-nothing daughter. And I still let them be in my baby life. But my baby finna be 13 years old. She called her other grandchild and wished her a happy first day back of school. But she didn't call mine. They love men so much they put men over their kids. That's what's wrong with her mama. My daughter adopted. So I always tell people, there's so many sides to a story. But don't let their story become your story. Don't sit around here and call that grandmama when you need her to pay for your cheerleading outfit. You teaching your kids. I'm just being honest. You can leave me. I got to get my rest anyway. You teaching your children to use people for what they need. And one day, and I'm going to say this as I get ready to drink me a little ice water and reflect on what we finna finish up. One day, they going to play the same games you teach them to play. If you teach your children to lie to their grandmama, they going to lie to you one day. They going to play you at your own game. Hello? Hey, baby girl, where your mama? Hey, grandmama. Tell her ain't here. Tell her. Grandma, she not here right now. She went with her friend. But her car in the yard. Yes, ma'am, she rode with her. The very things you sow into them. You teach them to lie when you tell them to tell the bill collector they ain't there. You teach them to do a lot of things. And when they grow up and they do it to you. And when they don't come see you because they saw you not go see yours. Now, I got enough sense to know you can't go every day and if you move far away. But it's the same distance. When they was little and you couldn't leave them at home by themselves. Your mama didn't buy another house, right? She didn't move out of state, right? She's still living in that house when them kids was little. It's the same distance that it was when you needed her to babysit them for you to go out, for you to go clubbing, for you to hang with your friends, or when your man wanted to take you away for the weekend. It's the same distance. Never teach your kids to use their grandma. And then you get them on the phone and say, call your grandmama and ask, will she pay for your cheerleading suit? Will she pay for your little league? Will she pay for the travel team that you own? But you ain't called.
She went all the way to the stop sign. That's not my stop. Get it right.
Shut that door. All the way, Avery. All the way. Just shut the door all the way.
Get that bus driver home.
Where did she let you out at, Avery?
You know what the bus stop is where them kids used to stop?
Right here?
That stop sign over there. She's supposed to stop in my driveway.
But remember, you didn't want her to do it last year because the girl was getting off that bus right there. You started getting off at that stop your own self. Avery, you just walk across the yard. Come on, don't start problems.
But that's not my bus stop. Do you not get that? That's not my bus stop. That's my bus stop.
See, I have to tend with somebody else's genes, generational curses. And I pray, God, take that generational curse out my child. Lord, take the sins of the mother and the father away. Take that learning disability away. She's going to be 13, but I promise y'all, if I show y'all where she complaining, where the bus let her out, it's in my yard. She want to let her out in the driveway. That's the only thing I tell anybody. When you adopt kids, people will tell you a lie if they don't see traits. Unless they don't know the traits of the mother and the father, I happen to know them. So, if you know the traits, then you know what you're dealing with. And it's rough. It's rough. I'm old. I was supposed to be helping, but the grandmama decided she didn't want to help. The mama decided, I don't want to. And I was just the godmother by the way of the church. It's hard, but I love her. And I'm glad I got her. Because I got patience, and somebody else would have done something that they shouldn't have. Because she lets her kids stay with everybody. I don't.
Mom, you know what my dream to go is?
Where your dream to go?
Yes.
Well, I'm listening.
Where have I wanted to go, been asking to go?
I don't know, baby.
I've been asking to go to New York. When I get in 7th or 8th grade, you're gonna have to well, not you, but they said something about going to New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you gonna take me?
And I'm gonna take you.
Well, teachers, I think it's gonna take us though.
Oh,
8th and 7th grade.
okay. Let me get the other.
New
food.
Mexico.
New Mexico and New York. Okay, baby. No, it's not. They two.
What are these, Mommy? I want one.
What you want one for?
Each one.
To put your stuff in, you can.
But I don't need one now though.
Let me get the macaroni.
But I need to make my lunch now, so I don't gotta make it at
Go ahead.
nighttime.
Go ahead.
Go to bed.
Okay.
You know,
Did
Dad.
Daddy find your remote?
I don't think so. First it was my remote, then it's your remote.
Please be still, huh? Okay, let me get the macaroni. I'm gonna take y'all over here and let y'all see everything.
I'm only taking
Hold on.
this to lunch, Mama. Look.
That's all you taking?
No. Cause Mom, can you believe we eat, like, we get in the classroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we eat a little bit, and next thing you know, it's time to go.
Y'all don't have a long lunch.
Yeah, I don't know how we don't have long lunch. But when we were in 5th grade and 4th grade, we would have like short lunches.
We're having a short lunch now. You meant you used to have a long lunch.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to see the outcome of some of the stuff? Let's go. One at a time. All right. So, here's your macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
It's
you're
still
talking to
bubbling.
me, huh?
Here's your cornbread. And this is how thick your bean juice got. Alright? That's how thick it got. I had to take it out the Instant Pot to get it thick. Alright? So I'm waiting on the meatloaf now. Alright? Hold on, y'all. I gotta show y'all sister over here. Yeah, those are pinto beans. So come on over here. Look at him. For your macaroni. And your cornbread. My back camera's broke. And look how thick your pinto bean juice is. So, all I gotta do, I got a little coleslaw. I got a cabbage, but I ain't gonna cook that cabbage today. I put the other. Come on over and get a plate, mom of boys. You can have one.
Mama,
You want onions?
She wasn't on the bus today. Mama.
Fat bag.
Mama.
Fat bag, oh mom. Huh?
She wasn't on the bus today.
Who?
Kimberly. She had cheer practice.
I need you to get a list of people you want for your birthday.
Oh, I know. You better start it now?
Finish your lunch. I'm not in a hurry.
I just need to get...
Lord, fix it for me.
I need to get, like, birthday cards or something.
Okay. You must be from Louisiana. You say you need some rice, or South Carolina.
Ooh,
I know y'all, they eat rice with everything. Now, what I would add to this is some coleslaw. I like coleslaw with my pinto beans.
I don't.
And I like, or I would steam a cabbage. That's the only other thing I would add to this meatloaf. But you remember, I got to work on cakes. So, we put fat back in our pinto beans or a ham hog. That's what I normally cook. I don't cook turkey necks in my pinto beans. You can put a smoked ham hock if you like smoky beans. You can use a, you know, it's up to you. I'm finna put my Instant Pot back up. How much for the meatloaf sandwich with onions? Honey, you come get you one.
Hey, Mama.
You live near me, come get you
my
one.
test. Mama.
Why?
Because my computer wasn't working. So I gotta do 2 tests tomorrow. And that's crazy. Why can't do 1-on-1?
Hey, do me a favor. Come put your tea in the refrigerator because it ain't gonna be cold.
What tea?
Right here, baby. I bought you some tea.
Ooh.
Let's wash this pot real quick.
What type of pot?
So I can put the Instant Pot up and get through with my kitchen.
Get through with your kitchen.
Give me, yeah, so I can finish washing these dishes. glasses. Email me if you want to buy lemon squares. I got some. I can show you my freezer. I've been baking. You want to see my freezer? It's loaded with baked stuff. Email me if you want to purchase either one of y'all. mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. MAMAS comfortcooking@gmail.com, and I will respond so that you can purchase. You can purchase cakes. You can purchase seasonings. You can purchase lemon squares, strawberry squares, cinnamon squares, brownies, strawberry and lemon square mix. You can purchase cakes. I don't take your order. I bake it, then I take it. I bake it, then I take your order, but I don't take your money. I bake it, and then I take it. Oh, I pray you do good in Jesus' name, Courtney. And God go in with you and come out with you. I don't know what kind of surgery you having, but just walk in victory. Claim it by faith. So you just take your Instapot, you wash it real good, put it back up until you get ready to use it again. Okay? Same way, get all your dishes clean. Because when you sit down in the evening, you be ready to eat like everybody else. You want to do business? What kind of business? I can show you what I got so far. Did y'all see the chocolate on chocolate cakes?
I see them.
That I'm finna ice it. Don't eat them. Can you make some coleslaw? Not today.
My mom was about to eat one.
But you know what? I might have my husband go get me some from Bojangles today. Tired.
My mom was about to get one of them cakes.
Can you give me? Don't touch these cakes. These cakes, I'm gonna sell these cakes. I gotta wrap them. Once I make this ice, I'm gonna make this icing in just a minute.
Oh, that's crazy how you make ice.
Can I show you? Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, y'all hold on over here. Y'all done seen them, right? Hold on, let me show the other people over here. So this is how I do my cakes. I'm gonna show you. This is a chocolate on chocolate. It's got chocolate chips and everything in it. It's chocolate, right? So that's the bottom part of it, right? So I'm gonna flip it up and then I'm gonna icing the top part. Okay, so the top and the bottom on this cake will be icing. Then I seal my cakes. Okay, I seal them. And then over here, that's why I keep my baked goods and stuff. And I be selling like the lemon squares and the brownies and stuff. Then I have my cakes and stuff labeled when I make them, 7-Up, different ones, all the kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then this shelf has got my corn on it. You know I had to have some corn. So, yeah. So I sell everything.
Time to eat.
And when I'm out, all I do is tell you. I'll be back baking them tonight. But when the meatloaf get finished, you'll be ready.
I don't care about that. I'll be back with just the macaroni and the cornbread.
Just macaroni and cornbread?
Yeah, when that finish.
Let me make a video.
You need to see my lunch.
What?
You need to see.
You said you're going to put what you want in there.
Yeah, I got a, look. Mama, I got this in here.
Hold on, I'm coming back over there.
I got this in here. That's my snack.
Where is the oxygen? What? We're not doing that like that. It's a video of it.
See that one?
And if you really want to see it,
Look
go
at
over
that,
there on
look
YouTube.
Look at that, look at that.
You'll see it.
Look at that, look at that. Come on. Check it. Check it up. 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 Alright.
Hold on. We'll go get it too. Alright, hold on. Where's the other one?
Yeah. Oh, what's it?
Book. Hey, Book. Y'all want me to show you the cakes one more time? She better not touch them, Jeanette McCarter. I'm going to get them.
Who better not touch it?
You.
Who just said that?
I said it.
No,
So I chocolate the outside.
You said you. Yeah, this
Move.
I will
Look,
take
and
them.
then I'm flipping them upward so I can do the top. And it's going to be chocolate on chocolate. Well, I'm so glad we had the time together. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. You know, I don't time my stuff. I check my stuff. That's a good question. They ask me how long is it going to take for this meatloaf to finish. Well, if I look at that meatloaf, I can tell when that meatloaf is done. And I'm gonna make a video of the cakes. All right? Do you post? No, I don't post recipes for nobody. I don't write them down my own self. But I smell my stuff. I look at it. I've been cooking so long, I can tell when that meatloaf. You got to get connected to your food. You got to look at your food and feel the texture. Like when you making biscuits, you got to smell it. Like I knew that cornbread was about ready because I started smelling it. I knew that macaroni wasn't going to take too much longer. Clean up as you go. Put your stuff on up. Because see, now I got to get ready. When I rest my soul, my little back, I got to get ready, honey, to work on these here cakes. Right? My meatloaf right now is cooking on 350. You know, we got that 350, 375 spirit. I don't cook my meatloafs on 400. All right? I'm going to be making some more chocolate icing. I'm going to make a video of me pouring that chocolate icing onto their cake on the top part because the bottom done. I'm going to let them sit till they get that little light crunch on them. It's ganache, chocolate on chocolate. If you want to purchase one of them, let me know. One of them gone. I got 2 left. All right? 2 left. Email me, mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com if you want to 7-Up. I got different size cakes. I got minis. Those are considered small. And then I got big ones. And then I got a large and a jumbo large. Okay? I'll show you my containers so you know I'm not lying. Let me show you the cake sizes. Y'all better not. Y'all know I'm on a diet. But this skirt is wanting to leave my gluteus maximus. Okay? Let me break it down to y'all. Some of these are considered, this is still considered a medium. This is a large cake. And this is an extra large. See what I'm saying? This is a large, extra large. This is a small. This is like a medium. Now let me show you my mini. Okay, you see that? Now this is my mini. Hold on, let me get a mini. Here's a mini. This is my mini. That's a big difference between a mini and a small. Mini, small. And the small is big. That's the whole thing. Some of my cakes weigh 5 to 7 pounds. My pound cakes, some of them weigh 5 to 7 pounds. This is a mini and this is a small. But this small, that's what I got over there now. I can make that cake twice the size in another container. Yes, Mama's Comfort Cooking is my YouTube channel. Mama's Comfort Cooking. This is going to be up here on Mama's Comfort Cooking. I got management over there, honey. Anything I do, they go and they download it and they put it up over there on YouTube so that you can watch the steps. All right? I will be baking and selling. I got seasonings while they last. I also do syrups. What else I got, y'all? Syrups. I'm going to make some sauce for some special orders. I have my own sauce. You know, over here we cannot give prices. They won't let us, Miss Judy Townsend. Over on the top, you can't call prices out. They will give you a restriction. So I can't. That's why I say the name. All you got to do is look at the name of my page at gmail.com. It's in my bio. All right? You can order whatever kind of cake you want. Now, I ain't going to do no upside down cake. because it's too hot. That pineapple will spoil. Like, my stuff ain't being sent on no refrigerated, like, fancy truck or nothing. Thank you, Big B, for my gift gallery roses. Thank you, Big B, for my hat. Thank you, Big B, for my donuts. All right? So, with that being said, the meatloaf going to be out. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to upload that. I don't sell recipes because I just teach you how I feel. Right? I didn't even do a cookbook, but they pushing me. Deacon Calvin been wanting me to do a cookbook forever. But when I show you these cakes that I'm going to finish, this chocolate on chocolate is going to be moist. I already know. I sold out. Now, I sold out of the key lime cakes. I don't have the key lime cakes. And when I get through today, I would, moderators, how do you hire them? Huh? But when I come back, man, that threw me out. Oh, I sold out the key lime cakes. But I can make more key lime cakes. Do I ever cover my loaf? Yes. I start uncovered like this, and I let it get the going real good. And then if I feel like it's getting too dark, I lay a piece of aluminum foil over it. Because what I learned when I do cover it too much, sometimes so much grease pop up out of it. And that's also depending on if you're using 75, 35, 80-20. I use 80-20. You can use 90. You can use turkey ground beef. You can use chicken ground beef. That's up to you. I thank y'all for coming on my live today. And I know over here on TikTok I got a battle, and I know y'all all gonna leave me, but I know if y'all would get y'all daily heart meat, it would help me. It'll help me feel like y'all still appreciated me with 1,000 people watching me. In the same way over here, if y'all want to become subscribers to either one of my pages, over here is one, you know, you can look and hit that little star up there, and you know what to do over here on the book. That's just how it goes. Support is support. And if you can't, you still going to be treated right. Just press the screen, tap me out, and share me out. Oh, Mother Monica Burner, I know you would. So, I'm going to make a video of me icing the cakes. I'm going to make a video of what I cooked today and the meatloaf coming out the oven. Facebook, it's time for us to go. All mind clear. What I say to one, I say to all, you love your neighbor like you love yourself. And what I say to one, I say to all, love covers a multitude of faults. And what I say to one, I say to all y'all, I love you, yes I do. I'm the cook and you all are my friends. I'm the motivational speaker, you're my friends. I'm the Bible study teacher over here on the book, and you're my friends. I teach Black history, which is American Lit, and you are my friends. I do all that over on the book. I got 4 different pages on the book, and we work all that out over there on the what? On the book. It's something that's blue and it's got a face. Okay? So, life lessons, with Tracy K. Mitchell is the Bible study, Tracy K. Mitchell, where we teach, that U.S. history, that American Lit, that serious stuff, that Black stuff. Okay? And then Mama's Comfort Cooking, we cook all day long. And then when we have our reunion and we upload videos, we got Tracy K. Mitchell and friends, because the friends be in town. So this weekend, Ruthie is coming to town, one of my mods. Be the first time I meet her. She's coming to my house. I met her here on the Blue app, and she came with me over here. She's going to be here for our family get together. I'm looking forward to enjoying her. And I'm going to be baking, and I'm going to be selling, and I'm going to put this up so that I can clean up what I messed up. I'm going to see y'all later, honeybees.